Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day for today, Friday, April 30th. And today's word comes out of the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verses 13 and 14. And in it, we continue our exploration on this theme of pride, specifically that if Jesus is my king, then pride is not my king. And in this passage, the prophet Isaiah, who was an Old Testament prophet, lived around the 700s BC, and he issued basically a word of critique against who he calls the king of Babylon. There was a real place called Babylon. There was a real king of Babylon. So Isaiah was issuing this critique against this king of Babylon, and he quotes the king of Babylon. And I want you to listen to the words the king of Babylon spoke. And I want you to listen for how many times the phrase, "I will," is included. Listen to what the king of Babylon said. "You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit enthroned on the mount of assembly on the utmost heights of Mount Zaphon. I will ascend to the tops of the clouds." Listen to this. "I will make myself like the Most High." Wow, if that's not pride, I don't know what is. I mean, this guy's saying literally, I want to make my throne higher than the throne of God. I will become like the Most High. Did you hear how many times this guy used the words "I will"? 5 different times Isaiah records in this prophecy that the king of Babylon is just so self-consumed that all he can think about is the things that he is going to do. He says, I will this, I will do that, I will make myself like the Most High. But I want to contrast that with the words of Jesus. In Luke chapter 22, Jesus is in the Garden of Gethsemane. He knows what's about to happen. He knows that in just a few moments, Judas and the crowd are going to come and arrest him, take him to sort of a kangaroo court overnight, where he's going to be ultimately beaten and tortured and crucified to pay the penalty for our sin. And Jesus knows what's about to happen, but does he say, I will fight them off, I will defend myself, I will? No, he doesn't say I will. In fact, in Luke chapter 22, verse 42, Jesus says, not my will, but your will be done. What a contrast, right? The king of Babylon, I will, I will, I will. Jesus says, your will. Friends, in a world where everyone is shouting, I will, may you and I swim against the flow, and may we be the kinds of men and women following Jesus, empowered by the Holy Spirit, who instead of saying, I will, are able to say, God, your will. Friends, have a great weekend. And we hope you join us on Sunday for our services, either in person or online. And we'll pick these videos back up next Monday. We'll see you then.